Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Sonic Amateur Games Expo coverage with me, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven. We're looking at Sonic Project Twisted, and this was developed by Illias Van Der Wal. So story mode doesn't seem to work in this. Don't know why that is. So we've only got a classic mode, and classic mode is basically rearranged versions of Emerald Hill, 2 acts. That's your lot. That's all you're getting. Yeah, there's not really much to say about this one. It's programmed with the same Gmate engine that Sonic Project Survival used, that we quite liked. And yeah, I mean the controls, the handling of this thing is very sort of traditional Sonic. It handles as I would expect it to. Maybe it's a little bit floaty, but other than that, it's pretty on the nose. Certainly didn't strike me as anything that was a bit peculiar. The only thing that really sort of I noticed that was a bit buggy about the interaction with the surfaces in particular was in the second act, I think it is. There's a section where you're going up a incline for quite a long time, and Sonic just gets stuck in it for some reason and stops. Don't know why. It happened twice. Obviously something wrong with the programming of that incline there, so a little bit strange and a little bit annoying. Felt a bit sort of old fan game, that thick slipping into things and stopping is very much something that I used to experience back in the fan games of yore. But yeah, game design is very traditional, to the point that there's no real gimmicks of its own to boast. It's very much a standard Sonic 2-esque fan game, and it's, like I say, it's pieced together with existing assets from mainly Sonic 2, Emerald Hill, but there are some bandits that do come from different games. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. The first act is very uneventful. There's not really much going on. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more. It needs to be that more traditional, like you have like a platforming section and then you have a speedy section as a reward for the good platforming. That's traditional Sonic game design. Stick with that and you can't go wrong. This is very much sort of like pieced together, almost like a jigsaw, and it doesn't feel like it has any sort of flow. And yeah, it's just a bit dull to play, to be honest with you. The second act is like half as long as the first act. It's over incredibly quickly. No boss battle. You just hit the animal capsule at the end, and it's all over. And then you get the longest credit sequence I've ever seen in a fan game ever. It's probably longer than the actual game itself, so thanks for that. I suppose, you know, I could enjoy that without having to play it, so, you know, I appreciate that to some degree. But yeah, this isn't particularly great, it's got to be said. It's very mediocre, and the second act also suffers from a pitfall, which is a gameplay design quirk that I'm not a fan of in Sonic games. I feel like if you go down to a lower path, you should basically be given something to do down there, like some platforming, so that you can build yourself back up to a higher path where you can speed up. So yeah, lazy programming as far as I'm concerned with the old pitfalls. And yeah, that's all really I've got to say about this Sonic Project Twisted. It looks like Sonic 2. It doesn't play as good as Sonic 2. There you go. That's about the best summary I can give for this game.